Hi everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the new kitchen. How is everyone this evening? I need to move this monitor. 1 second. There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, I had a real bad glare with these lights. Yeah, this is our new kitchen. It is large. It is very large. I have to say, I like the layout of it better. I like how big it is. I like how many cabinets there are.
There are many cabinets.
There are many cabinets. I do like the color of the other one better. So that is my opinions on this kitchen. And currently the garbage disposal doesn't work.
Yeah.
Which was very frustrating to learn this morning.
Yeah, we only discovered that today.
Yeah, when it didn't work. And I opened the cabinet and there was smoke in the air. It's fine.
You generally don't want smoke to be coming out from under your sink.
No.
Anyway, it's fine.
No, it says I'm a pro at changing garbage disposals. Noah.
I mean, this isn't our job.
No, it's not.
No. As soon as I'm sure that there will be a day soon that we actually get to like meet our landlord.
Maybe. Brandon asked if it stopped today or if it's been not working. So when we toured this place after we got keys to like check everything, we were like, it doesn't sound right. I don't remember if it worked at all or not. But I also feel like I cleaned it, maybe, and it worked, but it definitely doesn't work now. And something was wrong when we got the keys. So it was on our list of things that we sent to the landlord.
It's fine. It's something that will get dealt with in somewhere between
1 to 2 business months.
You might not be wrong. Anyway, hi everybody. Thank you for the hype train. I appreciate that.
Level 6, almost 7 hype train?
It's growing.
Yeah, it is.
It's growing and going. It's growing and going. Fun discovery is that the mouse doesn't work on this
Marble. You could have, maybe the Hobonichi box? Because a little bit of cardboard maybe?
I didn't want to like use up your
Space?
your zone, because you have a zone.
I do have a zone.
You have a zone.
Well,
but
don't put it right in the middle of my zone.
Oh, but it
Does that work? NG Ben says, what is Mal making tonight? Tonight I'm making butter chicken in the Instant Pot.
There we go. That sounds good.
Yeah, I've made it before.
Yes, you have.
I have.
I remember. Okay, yeah, it was very good. Cool.
The one thing I did not plan for is that the one kitchen thing I haven't unpacked is my spice cabinet. So I have a box of all my spices and I have to hunt down the ones I need.
That's okay. I mean, part of this is like,
Yeah.
we're moving in, so,
But the other thing is I have to start rice and that takes like a good 45 minutes anyway. And the butter chicken does not take quite as long. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get started on that and then we can chat while I hunt down the spices I need. So I washed my rice and I'm gonna just put it in my rice cooker and hit start on that.
Very exciting. The real question is who doesn't like rice?
I know, rice is so good.
I love rice. I love rice so much.
And unfortunately, I only carry 3 types of rice, and one of which is not basmati. So we'll just have to deal.
This is jasmine rice.
Yes, this is jasmine.
For those who are curious. We got a subscription from Awkward Geek 1999. Welcome. Seemingly Jess gifted 5 subs to Jamie Shatter 9, The Thrill of, Molten Soda, KRC David, and Space Cat Zero. Jess, thank you.
The other fun thing about a new kitchen is you don't know where you put anything.
It does take a long time to develop the muscle memory necessary to like define things. I actually find that for me personally, it takes months, which is unfortunate. We get a subscription from Griffin Kitty, Quinn Quinzel, RPG Gary, DC Racer 329, Leica on 08. I'm not
Like Cayenne?
Like Cayenne 08? I'm not going to
Like-
pronounce it right. But I gave it a shot. Weren't zero. Let's scroll down a little bit. Venator file. Or Venator file.
Swipe the bottom.
Missing
This on
no
my
leader.
leg.
Save Frog 33. Adam BL 107. Seemingly Jess.
Hold up.
It does make
Twinkle, twinkle,
Twinkle,
little
Twinkle,
stars.
Little Star. Also subs from Guy Extronaut and Clara Cupcakes.
Gastronaut says, I need a rice cooker. If
Thank
you make
you
a
all.
lot of rice, totally worth it.
I went through and I did all of the new subs
Thank
because
you.
you've actually, now you are at the point where you can get 2-month subs.
Oh yeah, that's
You've
true.
got 2 months from Midnight, VV, Shark Stole, Skit Scott, the YOLP, Sacra Salica, Lunar Pearl, Lost Vagabond, Pink XX Kiss, Crasberry, Chill Days, Phantom SVT, Storm 002, Marvel 410, Starry Phoenix 17, Ultra Huss, NG, Bin, Kalen Lux, Boop Snoot 12, Dragon Girl 25, 27-1, Brandon, Penguin Frog, or get your degree. VCR repair. Thank you all. Appreciate it. We had 598 bits from Zine Fancy. Says another mouse mean stream.
I do need to sweep though.
That could be a stream.
The floor. Thomas.
You can do it. It's fine.
Thomas, what are you making?
They're just like us. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, what are you making, Thomas? Now I want to know.
Yeah.
And is it as good as what we're making? If it is, then we'll change our plans completely. Even though we don't have any of the ingredients.
We have 300 bits from Phantom SVT. The garbage disposal was just hiding a clown, which escaped when you released the magic smoke.
That's what it was.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thomas is making roasted
You're gonna get
potatoes
it.
and bone-in pork chops. That sounds really good, Thomas.
Oh, actually, that does sound really good.
Yeah, it does.
I love roasted potatoes.
300 bits from Cheesehammer. Finally made it to one of these. Somehow I slept through the last two, but after being abandoned in a cold, dark, lonely box for so long, I may never sleep again. Oh, you knew where it was. You know where that is, but nothing else?
Well, yeah, I know where my cheese hammer is. I'm not like a deadbeat dad.
300 bits from Radio Dread. Hype bits. Thank you, Radio Dread. Terry gifted a sub to Cheesehammer. And we also had a subscription from Dual Braids and Glasses and Cake. Thank you. Welcome.
Welcome.
And a 2-month resub from Elfie Goldfish.
Thank you all.
Chess is at 7 p.m. Do you know where your Cheesehammer is?
Multiple people made the joke at the exact same time, and I love it.
This is my spice box. What do I need to find?
So we're making
Butter
butter
chicken in the
chicken
Instant Pot.
in the Instant Pot.
And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand you things to put over there.
Sure. I can do that.
That's a spicy box. That sure is a spicy
That's
box.
a spicy box.
We had a sub from JF Samelia 1. Thank you. Welcome. And 300 bits from 4 Tweetheart. Congratulations on your new stream and that beautiful new home. Love you both, Demi. Thank you.
How many cupcake pearls go into
What about
butter
glitter
chicken?
gold cupcake gems?
I don't. Do you want your butter chicken to glitter?
Not really. And we
Okay.
had a subscription from Pseudobite. Thank you, Pseudobite.
Oh, you probably don't want me to mix this up with the ingredients you clearly set out for a reason.
Yeah, the tomatoes and the ginger and garlic. Keep that separate.
Yeah, okay.
No, not that garlic. This garlic.
Oh. Where?
Add it to the rice, cowards. Vagabond, you don't want to add toothpicks to the rice.
You got the dessert sprinkles?
Huh? What about this? This is delicious. I eat this on a lot of things now. Curious what kind of rice cooker they're using. We have a Zojirushi. Oh, you're eating sprinkles. Extra protein with the toothpicks. Okay, here's one thing, but this is the new one, not the open one. Great. Cinnamon. It's a staple in my family's house. It's so good. It's limey. Cupcake liners. Old Bay,
I ate sprinkles.
cinnamon sticks,
It was fun.
more toothpicks. I'm really glad you enjoyed that. Was coriander on my list? It's not.
Okay.
There's a lot of spices. Over time, I've just slowly gained spices.
I mean, you hold on to spices and you keep getting spices, and eventually
What
one
is
day
this?
you wake up and you got
A lot of spices.
a lot of spices. Yeah.
Here, take this, please.
Where am I supposed to put all of
Just
this?
start piling it over there. I don't need to be over there tonight anyway.
Okay.
How long do spices last? That's a good question. I'm not actually sure. I haven't ever considered it. I do
mean,
know they like don't
they
have
don't-
as much potency eventually.
Yeah, I don't think spices really go bad in the sense that they'll harm you so much as that they just stop doing things.
Yeah,
There's probably some spice that is a bad,
maybe.
but I don't know what it is.
Pico fruta, majorum.
Generally, the stuff that you're cooking with a lot, you go through.
Oh yeah, the stuff I use all the time. I go through a
Often.
lot. Like I do go through garam masala all the time.
They're, oh my lord, this is so much stuff. This is a lot. It's fine.
We're getting somewhere.
I love
Ooh.
it when we're getting some.
Oh, that's not the one I need.
Oh,
I know one of them is a green cap. Nope, that's fennel.
okay. Oh, the more cupcake liners.
Here's one. There's garam.
We really prepared for the cupcake apocalypse, didn't we?
Yeah, I haven't actually bought any of those in a long time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh my
We
god.
had a sub from Access I thank you. And Cheese Hammer gifted a sub to Hey Siri, call a meal. Nope.
My phone is thankfully in my pocket.
Pumpkin pie spice? I don't think that's what we need.
They got me on breakfast stream.
Oh, here's the open garam masala. Good. Let's see, I needed 5 and I found 2.
Oh my god. We're not even
Listen.
halfway through this box.
You're not wrong. Ooh, turmeric. I needed turmeric.
Okay.
Now I need smoked paprika and cayenne.
So, where will all the spices go?
They're gonna go back in the door like I had them at the last place, but I have to put that up,
Yeah.
which I have not done yet.
So is that kind of like the last
paprika.
frontier of the kitchen?
Yes, that is, like I said, this is the last thing I had to unpack and I just hadn't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Color jar was cayenne in.
Do you want
You to look
hand
for
more
it?
things or?
I
Yeah,
was
do you want
just
me to look
open
for
to
it?
Yeah, here. I'm looking for cayenne. And an open cumin if you can find it.
Weren't we like nearly out of cumin before?
Yeah, but see, that's why we have a full one, because I go through cumin a lot.
Oh, we also had a big discussion last time because everyone was upset at your pronunciation of
Cumin?
cumin. In fairness, I always said cumin before I met you, and now I just say both, and it doesn't matter. Wait, what am I even looking for?
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Uh-huh. Here, will you slide this that way?
Oh my god. There is probably cayenne in here.
Oh, I need to grab these tomato cans.
Is there something else so I can be looking for multiple things at once?
An open cumin.
So cumin and
Cayenne.
cayenne, and that's it?
That's it. Here, you
Cajun.
get to sub 2 Sapphire Becca. Thank you. Look off camera, sir. Slide that
Cajun.
way. We're good.
Black pepper.
So this is my Instant Pot, and this is...
Cumin.
Ooh, the open one. Thank you.
And I'm looking for cayenne
Cayenne.
now. Yeah.
This is a electronic pressure cooker, like not a stovetop pressure cooker. So.
Oh my god, sorry, I just
find
want to
it?
get a... No, I didn't, but I found the Chicago, so I just want to huff it.
Wait, let me smell.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It is really good.
Sorry, I'm Penzies makes this seasoning. It's a steak seasoning called Chicago. It real good. It real good. I recommend it because it's delicious. You can put it on everything. I know it says steak, but do what you want with your life. Anyway, I'm still looking for cayenne.
I also need you to find my kosher salt.
I found cayenne.
Thank you.
Kosher, well, where's that?
Kosher's not in there.
I know it's not in
It
here.
may be in the pantry.
Oh boy. Do you want me to put any of this stuff back in the box?
No, I should do that tomorrow, so I'll leave it there.
Oh, okay. Where should the box go? Just over here on the floor?
Yeah, just careful that it doesn't like rip.
It won't rip.
Okay, cool.
Kosher salt.
Yeah, if not, I'll just have to use something else.
Oh yeah, okay. Kosher salt, Can they hear me? I'm in the pantry now.
You can't tell me how to season. True. Go with your heart.
Pantry.
Especially when it comes to
Now
garlic.
Can't hear me, but you
I
guys
need a
can hear
can
me.
opener.
I'm coming.
There's my can opener.
The pantry.
I tried to do things in the kitchen as I put them away logically.
Cannot find the salt.
Slash also asked Brandon. I was like, Brandon,
Wait, is
this
that-
is
no.
going over there, and telling him where they went.
Is this the salt?
And I was like, okay, where am I going to look for this item? And that's where I put things.
I have found. Oh my God.
Thomas
there it
says
is.
huff the cayenne.
Okay, I'm now exiting the closet.
Did you find?
I found.
You found the coarse.
I found.
I'm
found-
pretty sure I'm out of regular kosher salt.
Wait, there's more kosher salt than this?
That's coarse. But I don't know. I
Do
think
you
I'm
want
out.
me to look for
No,
a
no,
different
no, no,
type?
no.
I'll go.
Listen,
There's a
listen,
few salts.
Listen. I have kosher salt on the shopping list, but I couldn't remember if I was out of fine or coarse, so I didn't get any. I knew I had one and I needed the other.
So we don't have fine.
Correct. Will you update the shopping list to reflect that?
Wait, so you want fine
Yeah,
kosher
it's
salt?
on the shopping
it's
list.
on the shopping list, but you want fine
Yes, this
kosher.
is
So
coarse.
I'm going to add a
I need
note.
fine.
Fine kosher salt. Done. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Unless you want to pull out the mortar and pestle and grind it for me.
Is it necessary?
No, it's not. It's fine. It'll dissolve.
Thomas said, "There's a more kosher salt. Salt 2."
We got a Team Mother resub from Dark Overlord. Thank you. So I'm putting in a can of diced tomatoes.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to double this recipe because I have everything. I need to double it.
Yeah.
And Brandon was like, hey, make extra.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to eat this?
And I'm using fire roasted dice for my second can of tomatoes because that's what I had on hand and I
Sure.
wasn't planning on doing this.
Okay.
And the only difference is it's fire roasted and there's a little bit of garlic, so I'll use, honestly, the same amount of garlic. So the recipe for this, I can't exactly remember where I found it from, but if you search Instant Pot butter chicken, that's it. And I made this before and it was really good. I need a spatula. And it just says, you know, put all these ingredients in the pot, layer them according to how they are, and like cook it. And that's kind of it.
It's a pretty simple dish.
Uh-huh.
Which, I mean, in fairness, we've been doing some pretty simple dishes for the streams, in part because we had to move, and then now we're still like unpacking. So doing simple things is, you know, good.
So I just put in garlic, and now I'm gonna put in ginger. And then all my seasonings. So I should get some spoons out. Wait, what spoons do I need? Does anyone else do that all the time where they're like, hey, I need to grab teaspoons and I forget? Regular and a half.
You just know spoon.
Yeah, and then I walk over here and I'm like, wait, which one did I need? So this has a lot of different seasonings in it and it's really, really flavorful. And if you want, you can cut down on the cayenne and it will be less spicy.
Which
But I don't think it's that spicy, so.
might be kind of a good thing for some folks.
Mm-hmm. But butter chicken is a pretty mild
It's
Indian
true.
dish.
Yeah.
So this is turmeric. And I'm almost out of this as well. Let's see, half a teaspoon of cayenne. I can't remember if it was spicy last time. I don't feel like it was super spicy, but you and Brandon ate it, Steven, so.
We have a higher spice tolerance, admittedly.
Than me, yes. But you could totally cut out this cayenne completely and it would be fine for most people, I think. Let's see, smoked paprika, which is probably one of my new favorite spices.
It has a great flavor.
Oh, it does.
It truly
It's really
does.
unique. Like, I like regular paprika, but this just has like an extra taste to it.
People kind of have like a small taste in the background of the unpacking process.
Yeah, that's all moving paper that I'm going to recycle, and that's where it lives for now.
It's fine.
All right, next is kosher salt.
Well, coarse kosher salt.
Yeah.
We did our best. We did not have salt too.
It'll probably dissolve just fine. I don't think it'll be a problem.
It'll probably
Not for
be
this.
fine.
Let's see. Next is garam. Steven, your tweet was wrong.
My tweet was wrong?
Uh-huh. Chess said so.
Did I link to my Twitch?
He said wrong channel.
Yep. Well, that's because I tweeted it.
All right. 2 teaspoons of garam.
Yeah, I can. Hold on. I can fix that live. I have a macro set up for mine.
You don't have a macro set up for mine?
I mean, I have a macro set up for mine, but not yours. This is only, what, your 3rd stream?
Yeah.
Well, it's fine.
And that used up that cumin. Perfect. Now I can open the new one. Renee says, what is she even paying you for?
I think I'm doing a great job.
Do you want to eat dinner?
Yeah. Can I eat dinner? Okay, I fixed it. Shout out to Slade. I just retweeted Slade's post and I was like, this is it, this is the one. Then I don't have to type it.
Oh wait, that's what I'm doing. Wrong cap. All right, where was I? Let's see. Turmeric's in there, cayenne, smoked paprika, kosher, garam, cumin. Ooh, that's it. We're done with spices.
We are done with spices.
Slide those out of the way.
Friendship ended with spices.
Actually, there's more spices later.
We will become friends with spice again.
I need to get the chicken.
The chicken? Mm-hmm. Is that in the fridge?
Yeah. Where else would it be? Let's see. We have 40 minutes left on the rice.
Yes.
I ended up getting chicken thighs, and I got boneless, skinless because they were out of bone-in, skin-on, which is what I prefer for this recipe. So it's fine.
It is truly fine. We don't have to overthink any of it.
No, and I'm just gonna make some space here for chicken. And
make some space in your life for chicken.
Think about where I put the cutting boards.
I know where they are. Yep.
Cutting board.
Yep. They're in the place where cutting boards go.
Yeah, there's only really 2 places.
Yeah, when you got the thin cabinet, you put them in the thin cabinet.
Yeah.
So it was in the thin cabinet.
Gaxtronaut says, I have a lot of chicken in my life. I have made all chicken dishes so far.
Really?
Uh-huh. I thought about making Korean beef bowl tonight, but that's
a complicated one.
that is 4 parts that happen at once, and I was like, maybe not tonight, the first stream here at this house.
It's true. I'm gonna put this back on the tripod and join you for the chicken time.
For the chicken time?
For chicken time. It's chicken time.
Knives. I keep checking the wrong spot for knives, which means I should move them to that spot.
What is this, Trigun? All right, I'm coming over.
To help? Or to be on screen?
Well, I mean, me being on screen is helpful, I think. That's a personal thought of mine. Just in the vicinity. Just the vicinity is.
You were in the vicinity over there.
Yeah, I was doing extra work over there, and now I'm still
Now you're done doing extra work.
I'm still doing work. I'm doing good. Chat helpfully pointing out I show up when the knives are here. Just for safety. For safety, I'm just trying to make sure everyone stays really safe.
I'm fine, just scared myself.
You scared me.
I know. I do that a lot.
When you're cutting, you
Yeah.
pay attention to the cutting.
Okay.
I will watch chat. You don't safety hovering.
That makes it worse. Wait, do I have to cut this? What am I supposed to do?
Oh, you. Are these in your way?
Yes, they are.
Let me move them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mix the sauce well. Will you mix the sauce for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have to cut these. Awesome.
Oh, well, that's even
I'm
easier.
just gonna cut off this amount of fat.
Okay. I'll mix this all up then. God, this looks great already. But who would not want to eat this? Maybe someone with like a tomato allergy. But
Yeah.
anyone else, it looks good. It smells good. I'm already super excited. There we go. Cool. All right.
Thank you. You can take that out, the spatula.
Sure.
Yeah. And put it in the left side of the sink.
We will not be needing the spatula again.
No, not anytime soon.
Friendship ended with spatula.
I'm really good at putting things in the sink that I need later.
I was about to say, really good at ending friendships. No more spices, no more spatula. We had a subscription from Decoy Troy. Welcome. Thank you, Troy. Yeah, so anyone that's just showing up, hi. Hope you're having a good Thursday evening. We are in the new kitchen. So we managed to get 2 cooking streams.
In the old kitchen.
With Mao in the old kitchen. And now we are in the new place. We are still in the process of unpacking and moving in, but there has been
Actually, these just go on top.
an astronomical amount of stuff that has occurred in a week. It's been a week. We moved a week ago. Mm-hmm. And in the span of a week, I mean, like, so much has happened. It's been really phenomenal. So it's exciting. It's really, really exciting. My office is largely set up. Mal's office is largely set up.
Mm-hmm. Not the studio.
Studio will be the last thing to be set up because it is currently storage. Mm-hmm. What a year this week has been. Correct.
Uh-huh.
The living room is basically set up. It looks really good. Big old couch now.
There's just a lot of random boxes around that need to go away.
But we are in the process.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to give ourselves a bit of grace.
Yeah, I thought about that today. I was like, I didn't get anything unpacked today. But I also went downtown with Haley to go back to the piercer for our earrings because the posts needed shortened.
Yeah.
So we did that today.
Okay. That was fun.
Among a few other things. But yes.
Cool.
I had birria tacos for lunch downtown by UNC, and it was commencement day, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we got there and then immediately it was like 20 people came in with robes on.
Oh. Did you film any of lunch?
No, I didn't film anything. All right, chicken's on top. Watch out.
Goodbye, chicken. Terry gifted us up 2 balloons rush. Terry, thank you. Appreciate it. Lost content. That's your. It's true. It is my job.
Listen,
I just can't be there all the time.
Parts of the hockey game. What else do you want to ask for?
Nothing.
I didn't film Brandon and I like talking about the game. I just filmed the game.
I did film you talking about the game when you got home last
Yeah.
night, though, so I got some of that. Let's see. We got 300 bits from Trill Girl. She says, I noticed that when you added garlic and ginger, you picked up and squeezed a bottle. Usually when I hear someone say add some garlic, I don't immediately see them squeeze a bottle. What is it? And why does everyone know what this is except me? So we buy
Pull it out of the fridge.
We buy garlic in the squeeze bottle because we go through it enough to utilize it, and also we just find it infinitely more convenient. You can
Chopping garlic is not fun.
You can buy garlic and chop it if you'd like, but for a slightly increased cost, you can get it in a jug like this, and then it's minced, and then you just squeeze it out. So, yeah. And actually, if you have a Costco membership and you feel that you will go through a lot of garlic, they sell this, but in a big, big tub.
That's what we did, and then we lost power and had to get rid of the entire tub.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, you can do garlic in whatever form suits your fancy. Like if you wanted to use garlic powder, you could. Everything's gonna be like slightly different, but it's garlic. But yeah, this is just very convenient to try and shave off just a little bit of time when you're in the cooking process. Yeah.
It's in the produce section. 4 Tweetheart says yes. Like where you buy the little jars of like lemon and lime juice.
Yep. If you have a little squeeze thing of lemon or lime.
It's in that same area.
It's around the fruit and vegetables. Mm-hmm. It's where we normally get it.
Okay, sanitize the counter. The chicken has been contained. Let's see. That's it. Cool.
That's it.
Now we do the pressure cooking part.
Pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking.
Let's see. Close, pressure cook, 10 minutes. That's it.
Pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking, pressure cooking.
Yeah, that's all set, right?
Pressure cooking, pressure cooking. How long? 10 minutes?
Well, it has to heat up,
yeah.
and then it pressure cooks for 10 minutes, and then you let it sit for 10 minutes, and then you release the pressure, and then it's done. Well, then we have to do a few more things, but it's mostly done.
I see. Okay.
Keep that up for 15 minutes, Choker Newt says.
Listen, you don't want that. Because I can do it, but you don't want it.
I don't want it.
It's fair. You're like a riding side saddle on your lap.
Well, I had it further down and the loop was bothering me, so I moved it.
Yeah. The lavs work best when you're wearing like a collared shirt.
Which I don't wear.
Which I don't often wear.
Yeah.
Because now it's summer. But it was cold yesterday, so I put this on as an overshirt. And then today I was like, I wore it yesterday as an overshirt. Today I'll just wear this as a shirt. It was fun. It is. Today is Young Professional Day. Hi everyone. I'm Stephen George, Young Professional.
You can see the steam from the rice cooker already? Oh yeah, you can. You smell the jasmine rice?
That's a good smell. That's a very good smell.
I was not Young Professional Day. I wore this out.
It's Josh and Alex. Hi folks. We're making us
butter chicken in the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
The worst thing about this recipe is like the spices, because not everyone carries all of these spices. Like, I didn't have smoked paprika until a few years ago. It wasn't something I had a lot of before. So like having all of the spices is kind of a pain, especially if you don't have them to start with.
It's true. It's the sort of thing that you kind of accumulate over time. Like a house full of furniture. Uh-huh. It is a burden. I saw Clara Cupcake ask what lavs these were. The lavs themselves, the microphones, are actually, I'm not sure of the model number. I think I might have them on the Amazon shop, but they're a relatively like inexpensive $20 to $30 lav. The wireless part is the Rode Wireless 2. Wireless Go 2 or Wireless 2, one of the, whatever the Rode 2 wireless model is. It comes with 2 things.
When I asked you how much butter I had earlier, what was the answer?
There were 2 4-ounce sticks.
Perfect, that's exactly what I need. Could you put butter on our shopping list?
Yes. Wait, you asked me that at the thing, but then you didn't.
Well, I didn't think I was going to double this until I got home, and Brandon was like, save some for me.
So you want butter.
Yeah. So the next step is when this is done, it gets butter and heavy cream and more seasoning and cilantro. So I'm just pulling that butter out now, and I'm just going to chop it up. Look at this butter.
Look at that butter.
It's butter.
You smell the butter. Did you know that that was Dan's text tone for?
I thought it was "Give me the pizza."
Oh, it's give me the pizza, not give me the butter, isn't it? Yeah, Dan's text tone has been give me the pizza for a long time. A sizable portion of time. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
See, Frog says, there's butter in butter chicken. Yeah, there's a lot. I feel like last time I made this, I started adding in the butter it wanted, and I got most of the way there, and I was like, this is too much, and I stopped.
It's fine. We got 2 months from Sephiroth 1204. Dobie, thank you.
Brandon says that's still Dan's text message.
Is it? Okay. See, my text message sound effect is I have kept my phone on silent for 10 years, so I don't know. The longest time it was Earthbound Attack, so it's probably still the same.
I assume my ringtone hasn't changed, but I've had my phone on mute for years, basically.
Yeah.
So, I forget.
There's occasions, I'm not really sure how it figures it out, but on iOS at least, you can have your phone on silent, and if you go to play like some sort of media, like a YouTube video, it'll still play.
Yeah.
But then there's other times where like something won't work. There won't be audio in certain applications unless you turn it.
Certain applications,
and I don't know what dictates that. I have no
Can you
idea.
put that away? Thank
But
you.
it's very annoying because those are the rare times where I have to take my phone off or silent. I'll just says, how do people reach you? Very carefully. I mean, I always have my phone on me, so if people call me, I'll know. If
my watch taps me and says, "Hey, someone's calling you."
I mean, I also don't answer the phone. It's 2023. There's no reason to answer phone calls anymore. But yeah, you got the watch. Now the watch bothers
Taps
me
you?
too.
Yeah, the watch taps you. I decided
Someone's either going to touch my wrist or my thigh.
I decided
That's
I
how
could
I
prep more things, so I'm going to prep the cilantro.
Okay, sure.
Will you throw that away?
I will do it.
This is a small bunch of cilantro. Feeling like normally you get a bigger bunch than this.
Brandon says, I answer 4 or 5 phone calls every day, and we don't know how you do it. We have no idea. It seems impossible. It really does.
Could you get me like 4 paper towels?
Oh, wow, Chaz has an answer. The app developer decides what category their audio session belongs in, and that determines whether it plays during mute or not. It's a choice. Well, I figured it had to have been some sort of active choice because some things do it and some don't. How many paper towels you want?
Like 4.
4. Here's 4. Where would you like these?
Folded on top of that.
Fully or half?
Half. I'm gonna sandwich this and let it drain a bit while we wait on everything else.
Sure. Yeah, I don't want my phone making noise unless I'm the one that made it make the noise. My phone making noise is for when I'm on the toilet trying to learn about a subject that I'll forget about in 3 days on YouTube. That's when I need audio the most. And I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. And then 3 days later, I'm like, I have no idea.
Are we counting it? No, we're still preheating on the Instant Pot.
Well, we still have 26 minutes on rice, so. Also, sorry for calling out anybody in that particular department. It's fine. Many of us are in that category.
Yeah.
It's fine. You shouldn't poop and learn. Sometimes I learn about things that are like of like interest or adjacent to my interests, and I tend to hold on to that knowledge a little bit better.
Fruit of Doom has a good point. My rice cooker is the most used kitchen item. What would be ours? Stovetop?
Spoons.
Yeah. Between like small appliances?
Yeah, faucet. It's probably faucet.
The toaster?
No. I mean, I go through
Keurig?
periods. I go through periods of time where I will use the toaster a lot because I'll get really into like a groove of like I'm gonna have toast every day.
Yeah.
And then I will just completely get off of toast. Like right now, I actually, so one of the downsides that I have is if we get a lot of like bread and milk at the same time,
Okay.
that's very difficult for me. I kind of have to like have, it can't just be both. It has to be like out of balance because otherwise I'm so worried about either one going bad and I can't finish them.
Did you want to freeze that bread?
We froze a bread already.
I know, but we could freeze both of them.
But I mentioned that the other day and we didn't.
No, we didn't.
So now I'm committed to like, I'm going to
know.
eat this bread.
I know.
So I can tell you what's going to happen. What happens is whenever this sort of situation occurs where I've been eating a lot of cereal for breakfast and I'm like, I really got to eat like some bread.
Brandon says freeze half of it.
What I'm going to do is tomorrow morning, I will probably wake up and have like cinnamon toast. And I'll have like 8 slices of cinnamon toast or something like that. I don't know. How many is 8? Is 8 a lot? It's like, yeah, it's a cool like 600 calories in toast. It's fine. Anyway, but like
just the toast part.
But like, you know, that's, I'll do, you know, I'll do that occasionally. And like the goal is for that to not occur, but you know, it's fine.
You can make French toast. We don't have any eggs.
We don't have eggs, and then also the bread isn't old yet. And also that's really not the greatest thing for French toast.
No,
There's better breads for it. I can make some really good French toast too. I can make I know how to make some bougie French toast.
You do.
It's very good.
You should make it when Chaz visits eventually.
Chaz would love it because it's basically cake. Chaz loves cake. Alex asked, why is freezing half a loaf unhinged? It's not unhinged. It's just.
Chaz said it was unhinged.
It's you know. I don't think it's unhinged. I wouldn't want to do it though. So like, I kind of agree with Chaz a little, like a half agree. Because I don't feel like it's unhinged, but it's like, it's a lot of it. You got to put it in a bag.
Chaz says, I love cake, but I hate that you spend infinite time doing breakfast foods that should be made quickly, which will win.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've made, I mean, we used to make French toast like semi-often, but there's only been a few times I've made that really bougie stuff. It's very good.
Yeah.
The secret is basically, it's been so long.
You caramelize
you
sugar
caramelize
on
the
it,
sugar,
yeah.
so it actually gets a crispy
caramel
topping.
On it.
It's very good. It's very, very good. But like the best way to do that is when you have the right bread for it.
Bougie, not boozy, sorry.
Bougie. Yeah, not boozy. I guess you could make boozy French toast. I mean, I couldn't. I mean, I could make it. I just don't think I'd make it well. In general,
when it comes to alcohol, Stephen has no idea.
Well, I just don't think my friends should trust me with their alcohol. Like that seems like a bad move. You know, because I don't know. Soak French toast in rum, set on fire. That'd work. I don't know why that wouldn't work. That sounds reasonable.
It's getting ready to pressure steam.
Ooh. Pressure cooker, pressure cooker, pressure cooker, pressure cooker, pressure cooker, pressure cooker.
Brandon says, I'm excited to trust you with one drink. You get one.
I need the whole smorgasbord of stuff though.
A full bar.
I need a full bar. I need all the liquors. I need all the alcohols. I need all of the mixers.
That's so much,
I need all of the sours, all of the bitters. I need all of the garnishes. I need all of the toppings. I'm gonna need some candy. I'm gonna need like some scorpions.
You can use the parent supervision window as a full bar.
And I'm gonna need
there's gotta be a bar in Raleigh willing to let us take over and film something.
And I'm gonna need a box of
Chaz, you can find one for us.
I'm gonna need a box of big Cheez-Its. Those don't go in the drinks, but that's for me because it's gonna get exhausting. And I'm gonna have to have a box of big Cheez-Its to make it through. Are we talking real scorpions? Yeah, because they put them in the bottom of the things.
Are you talking about the agave worm and the tequila?
Yeah, but they do scorpions too. Anyway, you find me all of that.
I would let you make one drink for me also.
You could watch me make, how fun would it be if I made the drinks and then people had to identify what was in them? Is that something you can do? Is that you can like taste it, be like, okay, that's what that is? Or is it just like, it's like when you mix colors and it just turns brown and you're like, I have no idea what this was. I don't know. I'm not sure. That would be fun. And that could be limited to like, you can only use 3 ingredients, right?
I mean, that's normally kind of how things go. There's normally a mixer, normally an alcohol, and normally a garnish of some sort.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like I could.
I mean, don't you remember Elton Brown thing? When we went to see Elton Brown and he had the big 3 spinny wheels?
Yes.
Each one of those wheels was one of those things.
Yeah, and again, I just need to borrow his wheels. And I don't need the wheel. I can just invent it. It'll be fine.
Eveline says, whatever you do, don't mix sours with milk-based alcohol.
Okay, first off, I don't know what that is, and don't tell me what to do.
Help.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Let's see, we have 20 minutes left on the rice, but the rice cooker is great because they'll just keep it perfect. And the Instant Pot still hasn't sealed, but that's fine.
I do want to. I do definitely want to shout out again, like, having a rice cooker is great.
Yeah.
It is great. Like, it's true. You can make rice on the stovetop. You could probably even make good rice on the stovetop. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to say that you can't make good rice, because I know some people are like, it has to be a rice cooker. It's just convenient, because you do it and you don't
have to worry about it boiling over.
It's just going to be fine. You can even program these things where, like, you can put the stuff in, like, at the beginning of the day, and just be like, I want rice and I want it done at this time. And then it'll start itself prior to that time and finish right when you want it to be finished.
Yeah.
That's just a neat feature.
Brandon
says
really sometimes
cool.
My Instant Pot doesn't seal right. Hope you get a good seal. Yeah, I found that with mine too. Sometimes it just doesn't pop the seal. It's thinking about it.
What's the over-under of it exploding?
No, it won't explode. Modern ones are good. We had a subscription from PK Madrigal. Thank you, welcome. It's sealed. We're good.
So we can't put the spices away because you have to get your special...
It's on the floor over there on that chewy box. And I need command hooks.
Okay, so we can't do that.
No.
One of the things that is very cool about this house that is different than the last house, although I guess we could have done it, is we have fridge magnets up. We didn't put any fridge magnets up. So you can actually see behind me, there's all the fridge magnets and stuff up, which is really exciting.
Haley says, that's bizarre. Mine's never had a problem. We got ours in 2015. And Brandon says, when it happens to me, I get impatient and I open and close it again. That's what I end up doing. If I'm like, God, it's taking forever, I'll stop it and open it and close it and restart it.
Yeah. Seed. I see someone saw the TikTok up. I hadn't posted a TikTok in a long time. Oh.
We moved to cooking.
Ooh. Ooh. So when you said 10 minutes and this was much higher, I was concerned, and it took so long before this got to the part where the 10 minutes mattered that I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's actually going to work out pretty fine. Yeah. It's remarkable how little effort this took.
I know. This has been great.
I can't wait to taste it, even though I've had it before. Yeah. But like, you just put some stuff in here and you hit a button and it's like, okay.
Chaz says there's another 5 to 10 minutes after this 10 minutes. Chaz is right.
Oh, neat. I'm learning a lot. We got 300 bits from Whip Eaters that says, if you gave Steven one drink and he probably won't want another, but he'll have a night he'll never remember, or he will have another and be on the floors of unfamiliar places. That already happens already.
Steven won't be drinking any of it. Steven will just be making it for all of his
I'll
friends.
just be bartender.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's really a trust exercise. And I know that my friends love and trust me enough that they would do it. And that's because they all love me and they're very foolish, I think. The premise of a horror film. I think the trick is that you just keep it where you have like this much. You do like little shots. Because like, I don't think you can kill anybody with a shot. So as long as you can't,
I know what I'm signing up for.
As long as you can't kill anybody with a shot, I think I can just be allowed to do whatever. It's like, if it doesn't go, we are foolish for liking you. Anyway, I just keep it a small amount, it'll be fine. I don't know how this stuff works. Three Different Whales says, you sure you're not trying to make Raleigh the next Jonestown? I think it'll be all right. Also, if it was going to be the next Jonestown, it would have nothing to do with me serving drinks and more to do with all of the other wild activities that we've decided to do and celebrate. Vernal equinox.
Brandon, I don't think he knows you can measure.
Measure what?
You measure with your heart is what Brandon wants you to do.
I measure everything with my heart.
Uh-huh.
Everything. Haley says, we all agreed this is not a death cult. That's breaking the rules. It's true.
It is breaking the rules.
It's true. We wrap everyone in love and we protect them. We're protecting many people. It's fine.
300 bits from Squid, who says, this is making me wonder how it would go if Tiny Eddie were a bartender.
Yeah, I'm excited for that update. Can't wait for Chaz to add the bartender update for Tiny Eddie. That's gonna be a good one. We do have so as a reminder, tomorrow night we are doing a game stream.
Yes.
We're not. I think we basically just decided we're gonna play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
We were trying to think about what to do, and it's so weird seeing a shout out from me, but I'm not on my channel. Hey, follow me.
Could you get me a little bowl, like the cereal bowls?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can do that. Like little?
No, the cereal bowls.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna be playing Master
Thank
Mode
you.
tomorrow, just because it'd be something different. And we already beat Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Master Mode could be fun, and to get us back in the swing of things, and also as a good test
To make sure everything's set up for
everything
next
is set
week.
up exactly how we want it to be set up. So should be fun. I haven't touched Breath of the Wild since the final stream.
Yeah.
We'll see what I remember. Yeah, and if you want to play alongside of us, dig Breath of the Wild back out.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Haley says, when are we overcooked 2ing? It'll happen. It'll definitely happen. I mean, we got to get started on Zelda, but
And at some point, there's going to be Pikmin.
yeah, Pikmin's in July. Yeah, I know that we really hit the ground running with setting things up in here. We're going to try and continue that pace, and there's other things that we want to bring to the channel. I've been trying to do that, but with vlogs, by getting a bunch of stuff out.
We have a lot of
I'm working
unpacking
on
to
it.
do still.
I know, but that I really got to keep working. I got to get caught up on some things because there's a lot to do, and I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to getting back to some streaming stuff that has taken an absence for a bit. Like, we're working as fast as we can for you, and we appreciate it.
We have appreciated our friends very much.
Our friends have. The reason that we have as much done as we do.
The reason I can cook tonight is our friends.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, no doubt. They've been extremely helpful. It truly does take a village.
And
to
the
raise a
reason we
home
had
full of
breakfast
IKEA
stream
furniture.
was because of Alex and Haley.
Yeah. So it's all been very, very helpful and very, very useful. And we're going to continue to unpack and move at a brisk pace if we're able, because we'd like to try and get things as back to normal as possible. And then also that allows us to get started on like new projects and also bring back some old ones. So I'm very excited about it. The Calyx is the building vlog. It's true. We got a subscription from Rand337.
Welcome, thank you.
In 2 months from Bored Turtle. Appreciate it. Yeah, Josh has been playing Breath of the Wild, so I should probably ask Josh what I need to know.
Haley says, when are we streaming Snail Fantasy? Are you and Haley going to stream Snail Fantasy?
I do. I really do want to stream Final Fantasy VI with Haley. But again, lots of ideas, plenty of time to achieve them. Just have to get to that point.
I saw someone ask earlier if cilantro was necessary for this recipe. I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. It does get mixed in. It is not a garnish.
Strong opinion, cilantro is never necessary.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But I like it.
I like cilantro, but there's never a point in my opinion that cilantro like makes or breaks a dish.
Cilantro or soap.
Hot take. Call it a hot take if you want. There's parts of a dish that like if you leave it out, it's like, that dish is not the same. Cilantro, I'm like, I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Salsa verde. Find a different ingredient. You can do it.
Nope.
Yeah. I like cilantro, just to be clear. Like
it's going in this dish.
There's no part of me that doesn't like cilantro. I just do not think that it is a necessary ingredient. I really don't. There are ingredients in dishes that are cilantro. I don't think so. I think you can get rid of cilantro in basically any dish, and the level of transformation that occurs is somewhat minimal.
Yeah.
We get 300 bits from Will Peters, who says, friends helping you set up everything in the house. Yay, unpaid labor. Well, they're paid in love.
Yeah. And dinner a lot of the time.
Yeah, actually a lot of dinner. I've been getting a lot of dinners for people. And then also, like, we repay the favors in equal ways if we can. So, for instance, last Saturday when the IKEA furniture arrived, folks came over to help build it. But then we went over to the Triforce house, and built their furniture, you know? So, like, that's a nice little way of, like, hey, let's all just help each other build stuff.
Have they finished building furniture? Josh, Brandon, did you guys finish your stuff?
I think they did. I mean, I think Brandon has some things that have been sitting around for a bit that he hasn't done, but, you know.
Oh, like Josh's couch?
We did not build Josh's couch, but that's because Josh wanted to build a couch on his own. I did ask him when we were there, because we had everything in the living room, and I had asked him, I was like, do you want to help building the couch? And he said, no. He's like, I got to figure out what I want to do with it.
Yeah.
And I want to build it myself. And I was like, okay. And I let him know if he changed his mind, I'd come help build that couch.
Let's call them out. I told Brandon I'd come help him build the calyxes and the billy he has.
The boys got a big couch now.
Yeah.
They got a big couch, and I'm really excited for them because they had an entire second floor of their home that they weren't really using.
Well.
And now they have some furniture.
Stuff happened.
They have some furniture in there to, like, use it. So I'm really excited about it. We got 300 from Twitchy Toes.
Oh, good.
Bonsoir, Mal et Sylvain. And c'est for my là avec vous.
I was going to ask Brandon to come get some of this after stream.
Sorry, the last part of this alert said, I want to hear Steven struggle a bit tonight.
It says, good evening, Mal and Steven. 4th of May with the force be with you.
How'd I do? Was it bad? How do you pronounce E.T.?
A.
A. So I had that right. And it was bonsoir?
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir? Bonsoir?
You overly roll things. How much is this? That's like half a cup. I'm not done yet.
This is very hard. I didn't take French. I don't
know.
even know how you do the French words. You don't need to gargle.
That's what he does.
Bonsoir. I don't know. I'm probably rolling the R because I took Spanish for years, and that's what I do. I'm just like, you got to roll them R's. Bonsoir. If you don't channel Chewbacca, how will anyone know you're speaking French? Rolling the silent R somehow.
I don't know how you do it, Steven.
Don't know how I do what? The rolling sound? Can you do the roll?
No.
Oh, so you don't know how to do the roll?
No.
I don't know. You know, you just do
Is this like a cup, you think?
It's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty close.
I don't really want to pick any more leaves. I could have just chopped all this, but I figured I don't like the stems.
I mean, do what you want. That's what I say.
Could you get me a quart-sized Ziploc?
A quart-sized gallon?
Quart-sized gallon.
I mean, I actually can't. That would go against everything. Oh God, I'm in the closet again. All right, let's see. I can find this.
Did you find them?
Yes, I have them right here. I'm just.
The other day, I asked him to get me a quart.
Oh my God.
And the Spanish side was facing out, and he had no idea.
Is this it? Oh my God, we have Reese's Pieces? When did we get Reese's Pieces? How long have these been in here? Oh, they have expired. Well, they're still good. It's Reese's Pieces.
Are you done?
They've only expired like a month ago. I gotta eat those. That's some good eating. Wait, what was I looking for?
Quart bag?
Quart. Yeah, okay, quart. Man, the oh no, I'm over 30 box
Yeah,
is really stuffed with stuff.
I know.
It's a lot of. Did they know about the oh no, I'm over 30 box? Do we have a different name for it?
No, it's the oh no, I'm over 30 bucks.
Yeah, we have a box that sits in our pantry, and it's the oh no, I'm over 30 box, and we give it to everyone. Brandon is honorarily over 30, and it's basically.
Can you toss this in the bottom drawer of the fridge?
It's basically everything to help pains. It's like so it's
What's
got.
in it? Ibuprofen, Tylenol,
It's got ibuprofen,
Tums.
Tylenol, Tums, cat. It's got allergy meds for everyone that's allergic to Kepler. It's got Lactaid.
It's got everything.
And for all of our friends that are allergic to
Dairy.
milk and dairy. Yeah, so Renee says, oh, we have an oh no, I'm 40 drawer. Yeah, everyone, you get to a certain point and you just have to have it, but we have so many people over and we all are in pain, so we just have that for guests. It's great.
Did you seal that? Open it back up.
Do you need it?
No, open it back up and put it in the fridge.
Oh, open it.
Yeah,
You want it
I
open?
didn't want it sealed.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you want this in the bottom?
Bottom drawer with the grapes. We have 300 bits from Action Cat 7. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we
Does it say, what does it say about me that I carry all those things around regularly and have since high school? I mean, that's what I do. Because like Dan frequently is like, hey, you got any Tylenol?
I mean, you have like the small amounts.
Yeah, I only
That's
keep
like-
the little amounts. That's like the full bottles.
This is the neighborhood edition where someone's like, I don't feel good, and we're like, here you go. Just start taking things. It's fine.
Could you go find the immersion blender? It's in the pantry.
I can.
Oh yeah, I gotta chop the chicken up. Break it into smaller pieces, but don't shred. Oh, never mind. I don't have to chop the chicken up. Cool.
You're sure? You're sure that's in here?
Yeah, it's the immersion blender with options. I do need a plate, however, and probably tongs.
I know what the immersion blender looks like.
Do you know what the immersion blender
Oh,
box
it's
looks like?
my god. Okay, sorry.
It's the immersion blender with options.
Yes, it was in the corner. Like basically behind me when I
A
walked
hand
in.
blender with options.
I love a hand with options. Here, take this.
Yeah, I need this piece and then I need the other piece.
You need the part that does the cutting.
Yeah, I don't need the options. I've never used any of the options. If you're getting one, just get a plain one.
The options are getting very sad.
And if you can find one or this is dishwasher safe, get it. I hate this one for that reason, because it's not. Renee says, I also have an ice pack shelf in the freezer. Me too. Oh, 300 bits from Action Cat. Oops, I hit enter. That's the rice cooker.
I hear rice.
Action Cat says, I have an oh no, I'm over 30 box too in my room. LOL, 24 here. I've got pain meds on me all the time. Someone has to. Someone has to be the mom of the group.
It is helpful.
Uh-huh.
It is very helpful.
We also had 200 bits from Will Peters. Thank you. So we have 4 minutes left on the Instant Pot. And then I pull out the chicken, make the sauce smooth with the immersion blender. I don't have a regular blender. I don't want one.
Does this number go up or down?
Up. It's counting up.
Interesting.
It would be counting down if I had set it to like a countdown.
Interesting.
But it's counting. Good to know.
Well, you set it to 10 at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And then it just...
Finished, and then it counted up to 7. Soon it will be at 8.
Oh, so it finished at 10 and now it's on its way. I understand. I understand. I thought it was counting up from 0 and I was like, that's an odd decision.
Anyway, I don't want a regular blender. I don't need one. I have the immersion blender. I have not had a regular blender since I lived at home.
Yeah, I haven't really found it necessary.
300 bits from Will Peters. Hey, do not touch the blender.
Don't touch the blender!
And 300 bits from Sacra Celica. Hey Mal, I have an Instant Pot rice cooker if that counts. Probably can't cook butter chicken though. Do you recommend an Instant Pot or a crock pot, like for servings for one person since? I also recommend an Instant Pot for that. I do not recommend a slow cooker. Modern slow cookers, like crock pot, are made differently than they used to be. And I'm not happy with it. So I basically don't use mine anymore. I only use the Instant Pot because it will do a slow cook in it if you want and not pressurize.
Sorry, Chaz helpfully pointing out that you can't walk away from the mic when the mic is attached to you. Good to know. Good to, sorry, we don't use labs very often, so.
Let's see, mine does dehydrate, broil, bake, roast, air fry, sous vide, steam, slow cook, saute, and pressure cook.
That's a lot of buttons.
Is
this the one, you got this for Christmas?
Uh-huh, this was my Christmas gift.
You're welcome.
Raven, no, I actually really don't want a blender. I have no use for a blender.
Interesting.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know. All right, this is almost done.
So once this is done.
Rice is done.
And
so
that's
rice
done.
is counting up.
It's not counting up.
Well,
it's
it counts
just
up
done.
by the hour.
Anyway, so these are done. And then.
So we're gonna pull the chicken out once I unpressurize this in a second.
Yes.
And then we're gonna make the sauce. We're gonna finalize the sauce. Oh, the other thing you could do
okay.
in a minute is you could get the toaster and start toasting that naan.
Yeah. Okay.
Brandon says, you know what a person doesn't want more of whenever they've moved? Any physical possessions.
Where's the
Brandon's
toaster?
heard a lot of me complaining about how many items we own lately.
We own a lot of items, and that is because
I don't know where the toaster's going to live permanently, but for now, you can maybe just do it over there and toast the naan.
Okay. Sure.
Haley says, I'll toast your naan.
I hope you do.
Ooh, it's at 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off, and then we're going to vent it, which is the best part.
Ah, yes, the venting. The airing of grievances.
So you vent it until there's a little red button on mine, and the red button goes down, then it's safe to open.
I'm gonna put all these
Look at
in
that
here.
1080 vent. No, don't stick your hand in it. It's hot. It's very hot. Mine has like a cover on it to like protect you, but the steam is still very, very hot, and steam burns are awful. I learned that the hard way at 17.
So I got that all set up for you.
Yes.
You want me to man the camera?
Sure.
Man the camera a little bit. As soon as there we go. There we are.
When I had the steam burn, I think that was the worst burn I've ever had. It was really, really not good. So it's slowed down, but the seal just went down.
Okay.
So now I can open it.
Exciting.
You're gonna go live over here for a while. Look at that.
Looks good.
So I gotta pull the chicken out.
Sure. It looks delicious.
You hear it sizzle a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
So the other day I went to an Indian restaurant, and most Indian restaurants are Southern Indian from what I learned at the Indian place I went to the other day.
Yeah.
And the place I went the other day was a Northern Indian restaurant, which is less spicy. And the person who was serving our table was like super friendly and was like really excited to talk about his cuisine and like everything about it to educate us. And it was fascinating. It was a very good experience.
I actually just went to an Indian restaurant.
Oh, last night.
Yeah, so me, Alex, and Haley were working on stuff in here, and then we were like, oh, we should eat. So we went to an Indian restaurant, and it was an Indian restaurant and a sports bar,
Which is an interesting
is
combination.
the coolest idea ever. I loved it. So we got some good Indian food, and also we got to watch the Canes game.
I got to watch the Canes game.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Anyway, I blended that.
I believe that you did. I believe that is something that happened for real. We all witnessed it.
Okay, so blend together, add butter, cream, cilantro, garam, stir. It's best to let the sauce cool a little bit before adding the butter and the cream. Okay, well, I'll add the cilantro, or the garam then, which is another single teaspoon. I got that on the side. Oops.
Oh no, the lid.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let it cool down for just a second.
Okay.
I should have not gotten rid of the spatula.
I did ask.
But I do need to like scoop, so.
In fairness, the spatula is probably not dirty because I
Yeah,
placed
it did not go in the chicken knife side.
No, I placed it into the rice strainer. So.
Well, I put the extra seasoning in,
Okay.
and stirring it'll help get some of the heat off. You can see the steam coming up probably.
Yeah.
It smells really good. And I can pull the cream out because I didn't pull that out yet. It's not boiling anymore. I feel comfortable starting to add this.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna start adding the butter in little cubes.
Sure.
I'm just gonna take this over here. I already sliced it
So
in
there's
2 cubes.
8 ounces total of butter.
Yes, because I doubled this.
And when we place this on the VOD channel, we always put the,
The recipe.
well, sometimes we don't put the recipe, but we at least put the ingredients list.
Yeah.
But we can try and remember to add the recipe as well.
Is that a Lisa Frank shirt? It is.
It's a great shirt. That was from your sister's.
This was Carly's bachelorette party. All the bridesmaids and Carly got Lisa Frank shirts, and we all got different ones. Because it was themed 1999.
Yeah.
I didn't get to make it, but I still got a shirt.
Oh, I'm glad that you got a shirt. And you were there for the wedding.
Yeah.
Were you there for another party?
I was there for one of the bridal showers.
Okay, yeah.
Because Carly's, everyone who wanted to attend was very split up by distance.
Yeah.
And so it was decided that there would be multiple ones.
Yeah. I have found that the easiest thing to do when your friends are split up by distance is to arbitrarily pick a city in the US and tell everyone to move there.
Yeah.
That's been going pretty well.
300 bits from Will Peters. Give me the butter. Here we go.
Give me the butter.
So this is about 3/4 of how much butter it calls for.
Okay.
And this is about where I'm like, that's a lot of butter. So I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. It's fine to make those calls. I mean, it is called butter chicken.
Yeah.
Aw, the camera thinks it sees a face.
Aw,
Aw,
cute.
disturbing. It gave me an autofocus square, and I was like, "That's not a face, buddy. That's a sauce."
Embrace your inner Paula Deen.
Butter, y'all.
So this is melting, and it's taking longer than I want it to. So I'm gonna plug the Instant Pot back in.
Okay.
Because I unplugged it to plug in the immersion.
Sure.
You come over here. And I'm just gonna turn it to keep warm. Is it gonna try and pressurize? I hope not. It's not gonna get anywhere. I could probably turn it to saute too.
You could do that.
Yeah, it gets really hot on saute though, I've found.
Okay.
I just want it to stay a little warmer. But the butter's almost melted, so we need to add cream, which is 4 ounces or 8 ounces because I doubled it. And you can use full fat coconut milk if you wanted. Where did I put this?
That seems helpful for measuring. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to slowly pour it in because I don't want it to curdle. I'm going to stir while I do that. And it turns this beautiful color. Look at that.
Look at that.
And then we're dumping cilantro.
Dump.
Add chicken back in and break it in smaller pieces, but you don't need to shred it. Chicken. It's gonna just fall apart, so.
Sure.
It's already kind of doing that.
This is all very exciting.
Are you hungry?
I am hungry. I was very hungry, and then also I feel bad because chat cannot smell this.
No. Are these boneless chicken thighs or something else? These are boneless skinless. I could not find bone on skin on at Publix today. And I thought about trying to find some paneer, and I just saw paneer
Oh yeah?
at a store, and I can't remember where I saw it, if I saw it at Cheater or if I saw it at Costco. And I was by Publix because I was out today with Haley, and I was like, I'll just go to Publix. And I didn't find paneer, so there's no paneer. But I thought about throwing paneer in.
I do like paneer.
Uh-huh. Anyway, it says to get this back warm, so I'm going to turn it off to keep warm because it's not doing enough for me, and turn it on to saute. And then once it's warm, we're set.
And then we'll be ready.
When is smell-o-vision going to become a thing?
Ugh.
Gamers00700 gifted a sub to Gaming Fan 1928. Thank you.
Yeah, for y'all.
I'm just using the spoon to kind of push at the chicken and shred it a little bit.
For y'all's sake, I really hope that the smell-o-vision gets going sometime soon.
What is paneer? Paneer is cheese. Alex says there's some pretty legit Indian grocery stores in the Raleigh area too. There are. I just drove past one also, but not today, so I couldn't stop.
Yeah, we have a very big Indian population, which leads to
a lot of delicious food.
There's so many good restaurants. It's wonderful. I mean, I've always liked Indian food, but I've already eaten so much more, I think, since living in Raleigh.
Well, there was only like one in Myrtle Beach, and it was like near the airport.
Yeah, I mostly would get it sometimes if we were like on vacation or something, but it wasn't something that I had a lot of otherwise.
Gamers00700 said, no, Steven, they haven't invented smell-o-vision yet.
But soon, can we have it soon?
And a subscription from ActionCat7, thank you, welcome. All right, we're gonna let that heat. In the meantime, we can start getting like bowls ready.
Love bowls.
We can get, I have water. But we can get other things ready, like the rice, and we can toast the naan.
The naan should be all set for you.
You just gotta push it down.
Yeah, I have it on 3. I figured 3 is appropriate.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that a second because I want it warm. Rice paddle.
That's a paddling.
Do you want a soup bowl or plate?
Definitely bowl. Hashtag bowl life. Poor little one's got a chip in it, but it's doing just fine.
Yeah, it got chipped recently. I don't know where though. Oh, this is starting to bubble.
Ooh. You love to see it.
It's almost there. I'm going by a guess, by the way.
Well, it's fine to do that. Cooking is a lot of measurements and a lot of feelings. Oh, the rice. Oh, the rice. I do love the rice.
A little more rice on my plate. Rice. That's bubbling enough.
Oh man.
Oh, you wanted...
I wanted what?
You wanted 2 naan? Or you want 2 naan?
Yeah, I put them all because
Okay.
I figured we'd eat it all.
Okay, fair.
Is that okay? They're pretty small,
Yeah.
you know.
All
Typically,
right, but
when
this
you
is ready. We can put the stuff on the rice and then we just gotta wait on the toaster to be done.
cool. Oh man, very exciting.
Oh, that's just sauce.
Very, very exciting.
I'll give you extra sauce.
I love extra sauce. Thank you.
There's a lot of sauce in this recipe. I'm actually gonna take some here.
It made a little bit of a mess on the side there, I see.
Yeah, it did. I'm gonna grab a paper towel.
It's fine. Yeah, it looks really good. All right, I think I can probably put this back where it was.
Beautiful. Because there was a few tomatoes that were stuck to the chicken that didn't get blended,
Yeah.
there's like this nice little pretty, like with the green cilantro and the orange with the turmeric and then the little red tomatoes that are still in it. It's great.
We had 300 bits from Will Peters. It says, well, I mean, there used to be the scratch and sniff things. Maybe try transplanting the smell to pieces of paper and mailing it to everyone. There needs to be a sheet of different smells. And then when we're cooking, we'd be like, all right, everyone at home, scratch
Number 7.
Scratch number 7. And then they'd be like, okay, now I feel like I'm there.
Do you want a fork or a spoon?
Spoon.
Butter knife for butter chicken.
Spoon's fine. 30 from Fries Pikachu says, I'm also very disappointed that we don't have smell-o-vision right now. Perhaps unsurprisingly for someone whose username involves an Indian-inspired squid girl, I'm a really big fan of Indian food. Well, you'll just kind of have to take my word for it. It smells very good in here. Like, it's very good.
All set?
It's good smells.
Oh, I can't tilt that. The sauce doesn't let me.
Oh, I did show it
You did, okay.
pretty explicitly.
That's hot.
What, the plate?
The naan.
Oh, the naan. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Childe says, I'm glad I just ate or I'd be very hungry right now.
That's very good. Mm-hmm. It's very good. It's very hot.
It is very, very hot. Temperature.
But again, the amount of work that went into it was fairly minimal. I mean, there's a little bit of prep to put it into the Instant Pot, and then the Instant Pot kind of takes care of the rest.
Yeah. There's a lot of different Instant Pot recipes. You can find some that are super easy if you're just getting started. There's some that are a little bit more complicated. This one I would say is like a difficulty 2 out of, I don't know, 6.
If that's your scale, 6?
Because it involves things like an immersion blender also. I would say it just makes it slightly more complicated than throw it all together, cook, done.
I just found it odd that your scale was to 6. It's fine. My scale used to be to 7, so it's arbitrary, but it's just funny.
I have to say, the store naan is not as good as the restaurant.
Yeah, well, don't beat yourself up. This is amazing.
I've made
This
naan
is
from
amazing.
scratch on the pizza steel.
You did. That's
It's
right.
incredibly
Oh, this is hot.
easy.
Holy crap, that's hot. It's very hot. Oh my God. I want to enjoy. Oh, I've just flopped it on down there. It's fine.
If you don't have an immersion blender, can you just attach a knife to a drill?
I mean, I'm not going to tell you you can't. I'm not going to show you how to do it. I think that might be against TOS, but like, does it seem very unsafe? Yes.
Yes.
But, you know, I don't know. It seems like there's better ways. Oh, that's very good.
A little spicy.
But also just fine.
I mean, it's not as spicy as the tikka masala I had at that one restaurant that we went to with Brandon. By Limited Run.
Well, every restaurant is different.
Yeah, that
Right.
place did not let me choose.
Some places don't even, you know, ask or let you choose.
So 10 pepper. Maybe 3 pepperoni.
And then, you know, there's other places that like, the scales are different and mean different things. So it's not like a universal scale, you know. And there's also places that might decide for you.
Kodiak Pepper says, I'd like to make this, but my mom can't handle spice at all. You could cut out all of the cayenne. That would probably do the trick.
Yeah, and in the realm of like spicy dishes, butter chicken is generally a lower one from my personal experiences.
Yeah.
And this has got some spice to it, but it's just take out the cayenne. Oh, that's so good. I want to eat the naan. Please, naan.
You could just like rip a piece off. That's what I'm doing.
It's too much effort. We had garlic naan last night.
This is garlic naan.
Well, I mean, not from a pack, and it was real good. It was real crispy. It was real crispy. Because Haley had tried it before I did, and she's like, "This is really crispy. It's really good. It's really different." And I tried it, and I was like, "Yes." A little different from what you normally get.
Happy?
Yes.
It turned out good. We had 100 bits from Gamers007. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it was very thin. Did I move the feeder? I did not. Folks are at breakfast stream. We were talking about feeding the cat and how Kepler doesn't hear the feeder in the night. And the obvious solution was move the feeder. And I was like, I have a more complicated solution. So his feeder went off earlier and I recorded the sound. So I now have a sound file.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it. So I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens.
That was a hot temperature bite.
The other good thing is that if he's bothering me and I know that his feeder has went off and he hasn't gotten it, I can also just play that sound file. It's a very powerful sound file.
Cayenne Pepper says, could this be made in a slow cooker? Yes, I think you could make this in a slow cooker. I would base it on what normally you would do boneless, skinless chicken thighs or whatever chicken you're using. Like what other recipes recommend for chicken. And then like that's how long I would cook it. And then like when it's done, you still pull the chicken out, immersion blend, put in the butter and cream and cilantro. The chicken will shred with the slow cooker and then just throw it back in.
Oh, man.
Haley says, have you tested the sound file to see if he can even understand it?
Can you understand it? I mean, I can't do it now. He'll be disappointed. I got to do it when he's not going to be disappointed. But yeah, it'll work. Probably. Oh, it's good. Oh, man. Sorry. I was also pretty hungry. I didn't...
What'd you have for lunch? Euros?
Yeah. I had
Oh, yeah.
2 euros. But that was at like 1.
Have I tried using cinnamon in butter chicken? Isn't there cinnamon in garam? Garam? Yeah. Coriander, black pepper, cumin, cardamom, and cinnamon. This smells like cinnamon. Haley says, don't let the next feeding go off and instead play the sound.
Well, when the sound fails, bring the feeder upstairs.
We had 300 bits from Cheesehammer. Man, imagine being just off screen, close enough to smell all of this, but not even being offered any.
Cheesehammer, it's nothing personal. It's just you don't have a mouth. You're a hammer, and that just makes it really difficult to enjoy food.
Alex said, Kepler's best friend is the feeder. I think the sound will work.
I don't know how I would offer you the food. You'd have to smash it with your face. Oh my God, this is really good. Oh my God. The protein that I usually get with Indian food is lamb.
Mm-hmm. Lamb is delicious.
But you're good with chicken too.
Mm-hmm. Chicken a little easier to get.
I mean, sometimes we do, you know, strictly like vegetarian stuff too. Like
yeah, like I said, I would have gotten paneer.
Mm-hmm. We'll do paneer stuff.
You could do paneer and peas in this and make God, what's it called? Paneer makhani. Instead of the chicken, so it would be vegetarian. And you can make it vegan if you use vegan butter, which I don't know if that would melt and work right. Vegans would probably know. And you can use coconut milk instead of the cream.
When I was at the restaurant last night, they had the menu had little chef's hat next to things that they were like chef specials, like chef recommended. So we just ordered off of that. And I can't remember the name.
He says you could do lentils for dal. Yes. And Vivi says vegan butter would work. Good to know.
I don't remember the name of the thing that I ordered, but it was goat gravy and spicy creamy egg sauce is what the description of the thing was. And it had bones in it, and as we learned, it was a lot of like tiny bones, but the flavor was very, very good. I do not remember what it was called. Mutton, and then like a very difficult.
If it's not fun, says, what's the most difficult recipe you've made? Beef Wellington. It was delicious. It was a lot of work to make the minced mushrooms. And then like the Wellington.
I do have a picture of the menu. I mean, it'll be in the vlog when that vlog comes out. I cannot easily get to it now, but it was good. Fosdick's still waiting on that beef Wellington stream. Gotta work up to that.
I mean, now that I'm... I need to get unpacked before I consider that.
So Mal, you're now in your third stream. This was your third cooking stream. How are you feeling?
Good. I mean, I still want to do other stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But we're unpacking, and we've only been in this house for a week.
Yeah.
A week today. And that makes it hard to think about other things right now.
I know, I mean, I've been impressed with what we've been able to accomplish just in the 3 streams that we've done. But yeah, there's so many other things. Someone had asked about, and Nidna asked about doing baking streams, and I'm like, oh, sure. You know, I know that that's something that's of interest to you as well.
It is, and I love doing like cupcakes and cookies and breads, but we have to eat dinner, so making dinner is real convenient.
It is, yeah, it is one of those
two birds, one stone thing.
It is true, like, all of the, like, nothing was slowed down for the sake of production. It's just before we would start dinner, I set up all of the equipment.
Yeah.
And then while it's cooking, we are talking about the process.
I did have to think about what I was going to make and go get those ingredients, but...
Yeah, but you would also have to do that no matter what,
you
know? So, like, it is a very convenient stream idea. Like, you know, you have to eat, so we can teach people, you know, a new recipe, and it can be an educational thing. So I like that.
Venator File says, I bet the baking streams would be really popular around Thanksgiving.
Yeah. The thing that is so
I
exciting...
never got to make my apple pie recipe video.
The thing that's very exciting to me is that I'm excited for Mal to be able to choose just what she's doing, you know? Like, maybe one week it'll be cooking, and maybe one week it'll be baking, and maybe one week it'll be art, like, you know.
And I do want to have other people besides you on stream, sorry.
No, that's fine. It would make it free up my schedule, unless you want me to video it, in which case I can do that too.
You can video it for a few, and we'll see how things go.
See if we hire you back.
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh, Josh Koda says, when are you uploading more Super Mario Galaxy 2 to the VOD channel? How many are we missing? Maybe 2? Maybe 2. I need to get them up. As a general rule, just so everyone kind of knows how I usually do it, I usually put up the VOD once all of the episode equivalents are out on Stephen Plays. So like a day or so after the last episode of a stream is out, I usually upload that stream. And like, I haven't been keeping close tabs on where we are with that. It's kind of a feeling. It's like, probably now. And then I put it out. So, you know, at some point, it'll come out.
Spicy. These last few bites
Just
are very spicy. Oh, thank you. Jamie Shadowline gifted a sub to Sticky Spirit.
I mean, they've been there for like 5 minutes.
And Gamers00700 gifted a sub to Pipe Power. Thank you. Gifting subs is great. I think it's very kind. It always makes me happy to see that. We had 300 bits from Will Peters, who said, do you know if you had lamb and then you served it to your friends in the Raleigh, you could call it Cult of the Lambs? I have not seen that movie.
Oh, it's a game. Cult of the Lambs?
What am I thinking of?
Oh, you're thinking of Silence of the Lambs.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Which is a movie. Cult of the Lambs is the... Cult of the Lamb is a relatively somewhat new game.
We also had 100 bits from Epic DXX. Thank you.
Yeah, Cult of the Lamb. But with Hannibal Lecter. Oh my god, this is very good. I guess maybe I only did need 1 naan.
It's fine.
But it's probably cooled down. Yeah, then I can just like scrape. Oh yeah, it's like a little pancake. It's a little flavor pancake. I love that.
Flavor pancake.
It is.
Anyway, things coming up. Tomorrow we're gonna stream probably Breath of the Wild
Master mode.
Master Mode.
Yep.
In preparation for Tears of the Kingdom next week over on Steven's channel. And
So good.
do you know what's coming out on this weekend?
I think we're still working through Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
So.
Left 4 Dead then probably. And then otherwise, Tuesday breakfast stream, Thursday breakfast stream, and I assume I'm going to be streaming on Thursday.
I mean, the day is up to you.
I have to talk to Chaz.
The day is always up to you, because like it's
Yeah.
your channel. But we have done Thursdays historically. Sunday stream will be a bit because we, you know,
The room is not set up.
the room for tabletop's not set up yet. But I don't think it'll take forever. Like by the end of May for sure. Mm-hmm. So I would say it would be reasonable for there to be a tabletop stream in June. Mm-hmm. And if we're lucky, maybe May. And then the other announcement I have is there will be a Patreon video either later tonight or tomorrow. I didn't want to film it earlier because I realized that you needed all this equipment.
Ah, that's why.
And I was like, oh shoot, I should wait. So, I'll film it and then I'll get that out.
Cool.
We'll talk about some things coming up. Oh.
Did you make a mess?
You made a mess.
Excuse me?
That was the stuff on the outside of the bowl.
Well, who put their hand in it?
Oh God, I drove through an oil slick. Well, why'd you do that?
Why, huh?
Did you put this barrel of oil all over the ground? I did. Didn't ask you to drive through it.
Yeah, Chaz, I figured that was the case. Let's see. Who is online? That we
Oh,
can-
wait.
What?
Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, you're good.
What?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't have a thing ready. I briefly had a thought of like, oh, the thing. As soon as this is over, remind me.
Just say, hey, reminder about the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Chaz is just now thinking like, you didn't do the thing. I asked Chaz to do something, and he was like, I'll do it. And then I didn't do my part because I didn't think about it because I've been busy. It's all right. Next week.
Okay.
Next week.
Anyway, we're gonna raid Jepsen.
Okay.
What dessert would I recommend? I don't know enough about Indian desserts. I wish I did.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Huff the Chicago. Okay. Huff the Chicago's a great raid message, Chaz. Thank you.
Ooh. You'll have to tell Josh to come over and huff the Chicago sometime. That'd be fine.
All right. Can you do the raid thing?
No.
No? Could Chaz do the raid thing,
Chaz
please?
or Ahmad has to do it, unfortunately. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get there.
Thank you.
We'll get there. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful Thursday. Please join us tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern for Breath of the Wild.
Thanks for joining us tonight while I made butter chicken.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the continued support for Mouse Channel. It's been really, really spectacular, and we're looking forward to seeing what happens next week. All I know is I get to eat really great stuff, and I'm here for it. I'm really here for it.
My nose is all sniffly from the spicy.
Good night, everybody.
Josh has collected 618 Koroks.
Josh only has a few more days left
I know.
to try and get it. Bow. Yes. It's true. I mean, I can get enough of Chicago.
Josh, the butter chicken was great. Butter chicken was great. Steven
It's
was
true.
there.
I am just kind of
There.
here, everlasting here. All right, that's it. Thanks y'all so much for being here. Appreciate it. Again, tomorrow night, Lord help us, Breath of the Wild that we haven't played in years.
In a new setup?
And then in hard mode because we, you know, love difficulty. It's a trial by fire situation.
It really is.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be.
Oh, just got a VIP on Josh's channel? Awesome.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Y'all have a good one. We will talk to y'all tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.